Zendaya's press tour for the drama might be the most clever thing Law Roach has ever done. And as someone who's covered bridal style for 18 years, that's not a small statement. The movie is about a couple whose wedding week goes completely off the rails. And instead of just wearing pretty dresses, she and her stylist, Law Roach, built the entire press tour off something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue. Every single look has a meaning. Something borrowed, and this one has the most incredible backstory. She wore a vintage cachet dress, white one shoulder with this gold, oversized floral detail. You might recognize it as the dress Carrie Bradshaw wears in the opening scene of the Sex and the City movie. The scene where she's walking down a Manhattan sidewalk and everyone stops to stare? Yes, that's the dress. But here's what most people don't know. That cachet dress was actually a replica of a Eugene Alexander dress that Whitney Houston wore on a promotional shoot in 1987. So this dress has had three iconic lives: Whitney Houston in 1987, Carrie Bradshaw in 2008, and then Zendaya in 2026. And Law Roach didn't just pull this from a designer archive, he hunted it down at a vintage shop in LA. Something old, she rewore a Vivienne Westwood gown from her very first Oscars in 2015. You might remember this was the same dress that sparked all that controversy over her locks. Bringing it back 11 years later on a bridal-themed red carpet as a bride, that's not just fashion, that's a statement. Something blue, this Alexander McQueen floral gown she wore on Jimmy Kimmel. Sheer, romantic, blue suede pumps. It's giving spring wedding guests fashion, and I'm fully obsessed. Now, something new. This is where it gets fun, because nobody actually knows for sure which dress is something new. It might be the custom Louis Vuitton dress she wore to the Oscars, fresh off the runway. Or it might be the surprise look she wore when she crashed a real couple's wedding in Las Vegas. Honestly, I think it's both, and I'm not mad about it. And then there's this, her after-party look. A custom Harris Reed ivory lace jumpsuit inspired by Prince's iconic Purple Rain tour. Fully sheer, high neck, dandy, theatrical, completely unexpected. For the non-traditional bride, this is everything. What I love about all this is every look tells a story. And that's exactly what the best bridal style does too. You don't have to wear one white dress and call it a day. Your wedding weekend is multiple looks, multiple moments, multiple moods. Be sure to also check out my Shop My page where I have shoppable versions of every vibe. The vintage bridal white, the Carrie Bradshaw mini, the blue floral, and yes, that lace jumpsuit moment.